The date was February 9th, 2014. The scene, Boston, on a snowy winter's evening. It's a funny thing you remember in moments like that. The calm, absolute silence of Boston on a Sunday night, the comfortable feel of the cold when you actually have enough layers on. It's also funny the things you don't remember. In my case, absolutely anything we talked about for that hour. Except for the final 2 minutes. You see, the entire time we calmly walked and talked, I was easily the most nervous I have ever been in my entire life. I was already head over heels in love with Emily. I knew she was my perfect match. The person I could love and respect and be grateful for. And I also knew that by asking her out, I would be taking a leap that very well could, and hopefully would, lead to today, to this weekend, to spending time with you all.
That is really cool.
Sandy and Emily, this is your wedding rehearsal dinner, and all your nearest and dearest are here. And I'm sure every single one of them has a personal story to tell about when they first recognized you two as a couple.
But the beauty of all of this is that growing up with your best friends, what nobody tells you is that it's not about blending in seamlessly. It's about creating something new. The ability to share in this sort of love, this happiness that you want your best friends to have and can only be brought to them by the love that they find in someone else. When you can share that amongst a group of people that becomes your new family, there really is no happiness like it.
Anyone who knows Sandy, he wants all his friends to meet each other. High school friends, meet business school friends, meet undergrad friends. He's got the most inclusive attitude and a beautiful heart around that, and making sure that his friends feel welcome and comfortable and included in everything. I mean, it's amazing. I haven't met many people in life that are like Sandy's.
Like all of us, I've watched Emily's enthusiastic pursuits with wonder. You've always had my enduring love and affection over the years. But you've also consistently earned my admiration, respect, and trust. So I love you for your gracious modesty, your embracing and entrancing heart, your fearlessness, your smile, your warmth. You are a fabulous daughter, sister, friend, niece, and soon a fabulous wife.
But what is so magical, Sandy, about your love for Brower is that Brower is still the same, type A, quasi-neurotic human being as ever. But she is calm, cool, and collected while she does it all, which is pretty damn awesome.
You are so thoughtful and kind, and the perfect complement to Emily's outgoing personality, and just an amazing guy. And I couldn't be more thrilled that Emily has found such a supportive partner and an amazing person.
And so soon, that lovely young woman will be my daughter-in-law. Yeah, and I'm very happy for both of you. I'm so happy for both of you, and I give you all my love and best wishes for Sunday.
So it's with that I would love to raise a glass to Sandy and Brower. May you have a happy, calm, cool, collected, and a little bit crazy life ahead.
This is the start of a big one, and I can't wait to see what comes next. So cheers to the both of you.
Thank you so much for having us here this weekend, and thank you to your families. It's so special to see all of the people here who are very close to you from all of your walks of life. Just from the energy in the room, you can just feel what a wonderful couple you are.
I knew the guy that one day would be her match would have to be someone really special. Someone who could strike that delicate balance between being a sophisticated wine connoisseur and also always down for adventure and fun. Emily found her perfect partner in Sandy. I've really loved getting to know Sandy over the past few years and seeing how he makes Emily the happiest I've ever seen her.
It appears you found your equal in Emily. The mutual admiration, respect, and openness between you two is, well, impossible not to see. Emily, from the moment I met you, I've admired the elegant, strong, and devoted woman you are with Sandy. Devotion at some points isn't literal. I think for the first 2 times I met you, you literally didn't take your hand away from Sandy's side. It's clear to see that the two of you really, truly love each other. And it's fantastic to be here and celebrate you at this time of being.
I could not be happier that you two are getting married, because these past 3 years, I have seen Sandy on a new level of happiness that I didn't think was possible. That is what I'm most grateful for, and that is what we are all here to acknowledge this weekend.
Emily and Sandy, thank you for the front seat. It was clear to me that together you were unbeatable. You both have a strong sense of ambition, not only for what you can achieve individually, but what you can achieve together. There's no denying that you're both freakishly good at what you do, and I'm certain that marriage will be no exception. So, let's all raise a glass to the wonderful bride and groom. Love you. Cheers and mazel tov. Cheers. Love you guys. Love you.
Sandy, there was a time in my life when I really didn't know if I would meet the right person for me. My friends always had serious boyfriends, and I never did. I had yet to meet someone who appreciated my strength, and more importantly, could match it.
I wonder what kind of man she will fall in love with. What kind of man will be a match for my sister? I wonder how she maintains hope in her belief that there will be a love that makes all other love irrelevant. And then Sandy comes along, and I see her home at Thanksgiving with an unfamiliar glimmer in her eyes and slyness in her smile. And Sandy is the man that is a match for Emily. I see that Sandy is my sister's best love, the one that makes her feel light but is solidly beside her. And I am so happy to have him as another older brother to look up to.
You look beautiful. Looks amazing. I got it out of my system. You need to just keep it together a little bit right now. How are you feeling? Okay.
Thank you again for joining me. Well played. Good, excellent Sunday.
First thing I want to say is that I always wanted a brother. and I guess we're technically brothers-in-law, but I could not be happier and feel more blessed that I have found myself with this particular brother-in-law, who really, in the experiences we've had thus far, I look forward to everything we're doing in the future. You'll have your Manhattan, I'll have my Negroni, and we will have a fantastic time together.
How are you? You ready? Yeah.
Emily, 4 years ago, I knew I was in trouble. I had fallen for a girl, and I didn't quite know what to do about it.
It's hard to explain to other people, or even in writing to you, because I still can't believe that I found you, and that you have chosen to love me back.
Because you are more than just my perfect match. You are a woman that I look up to in so many ways. You are brilliant and opinionated and strong. And you combine those qualities with a unique creativity and flawless style that will forever take my breath away.
Everyone who knows you has had the profound privilege of experiencing your boundless energy, your startling intellect, your calming influence.
You inspire me with your intelligence, your poise, your determination. Simply put, you are the most dynamic and effective person I have ever known.
What can I promise you that parallels what you have already given me? I am deeply committed to your happiness. I am deeply committed to my happiness. I can't promise that we'll both be happy all the time, but I promise to make gratitude and joy more prevalent in our lives than anguish and conflict.
A number of people asked me if I was nervous about today, and my answer has always been no. Ridiculously excited, yes. Totally and completely psyched, for sure. But not nervous. You see, when I asked you out on that first date all those years ago, I was already completely sold. And since that night, the only thing I've wanted to do was sell you back. I solemnly and sincerely promise to never stop.
I am committed to a life with you where we appreciate the small things, where we stop what we're doing and watch the sunset falling over the Golden Gate Bridge, standing on our balcony, wrapped in each other's arms, where we recognize how lucky we are to have found each other.
And I am at a loss for words that I get the opportunity to spend the rest of my life beside you.
Sandy, you are the light of my life. You are my whole world. I will never stop being grateful for you, for how you make me feel, for us. You are an inseparable part of me for the rest of my life, and I am overwhelmed by the magnitude of what lies ahead of us.
Emily, I love you with my entire being, and could not dream of a more perfect way to spend my one wild and precious life than by your side.
We will face everything together, and when we look back on this day and all of the days hereafter, we will know that no matter what else, we loved so fiercely. And that will be the only thing that ever mattered. I love you today and promise to work to protect that love for the rest of my life.
One never knows really what is at the end of the road, what is round the corner, and that is really what marriages are like as well. I wondered if you would be able to cope with these ups and downs, and I look at you both and I know you will. You have a great love for each other, you have respect for each other, and you have compassion not only for yourselves but for all those around you. Emily, it has been my privilege and happiness to be part of your life ever since the day you were born. And so now, Sandy, look after my Emily, keep her safe, love her always. Have happiness, health, always. May blessings be upon you, and may God bless you.
Behold, with this ring, I consecrate your life to mine, according to our shared traditions and values.
Behold, with this ring, I consecrate your life to mine, according to our shared traditions and values.
You know, we've heard a lot about Emily's prowess in planning. And, I just want to put in that Sandy has also always been a planner. When he was a kid, he knew exactly what he was going to do. Number one, he was going to be a Major League Baseball pitcher for the Red Sox. And then step 2 is to become an archaeologist that looks for dinosaurs. And then step 3, and please note here there is no intermediary step. He was going to be, poof, a grandfather. Yes. We didn't have the heart to tell him he was missing a step, like a big one. So, I don't know Emily as well as most of you here. But what I can say is from the time I've had to spend the two of them, Sandy is truly blessed to have met such an open, loving, intelligent partner in life with which to take that missing step.
In the time spent with the Browers, you have added a really delightful new dimension to our gatherings, and you've made us a bigger, better family. From the beginning, Emily has always trusted you, and that's something that has always meant a huge amount to me. You think about what makes Emily happy. The two of you work as a team, and I've heard about this before, your tendency to canoodle. Based on what I've seen myself and what I've heard from others, I'm feeling that you obviously have the great chemistry. You have great chemistry.
As far as we're concerned, Sandy is a perfect match for Emily. He is brilliant, he is thoughtful, he is caring, he is grounded. It's important when you marry Emily. Which brings me to Emily's secret weapon, her inexhaustible capacity for love. Love for her friends, love for her family, and as we can all see, love for her husband, Sandy. In Emily's presence, you feel a powerful love, and we're all the better for it.
We are enormously happy that Sandy has found someone that he loves so much and that we love so much.
We all wish you many, many years of happiness and fulfillment, and may you enjoy every minute of your life together and radiate in your love for one another.
To Emily and Sandy, may your home always be full of wonderful food and sustenance. May all your special moments include copious quantities of fabulous champagne, and may your love always sparkle, always be effervescent. To the bride and groom.
To the bride and groom.
Sandy and Emily.
And cheers to the wonderful couple.
Cheers, raise a glass, whatever alcohol you have in your hand, get it up.
Cheers.